Welcome back to Mountain Connections. We're going to talk about face masks. We all have them, we need them, but we need to wear them correctly and find one that works best for us, for our kids, for our elderly. I have some tips for you right now. Let's take a look.
While the face mask has been the newest accessory of 2020 and as common as wallets, keys, and cell phones, there are still common mistakes people are making while wearing them. Joining us today to discuss these mistakes and more is personal health and safety expert Dr. Mary Clifton. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So, Dr. Clifton, what are the most common mask mistakes that you've seen?
Well, the most common mistake I see people making is using a mask or face covering that is not very effective. Using a single layer of loosely woven fabric like a scarf or a bandana is not going to be effective at reducing viral spread. So you want to look for something that, reinforced by the Duke research recently published, that has 3 layers of tightly woven fabric, preferably with additional infusions or filters to provide additional protection. But I also see people wearing a mask that doesn't fit properly, and so they have their nose pooching out over the top of the mask, or they're touching it, moving it around all the time because they're uncomfortable in it. So finding a comfortable mask that has a good fit is also very important.
And what else can people do to make sure they are wearing their mask correctly?
Well, the best thing to do is to just buy a mask that's made to fit you. The thing I love about the Boomer Naturals mask is that they have 3 layers of tightly woven fabric, and they also have nano silver technology infused into each layer. But the masks come in small sizes for the littles and then extra large sizes for people with big jaw structures. So you can use the ear loops to put the mask on, and then just make sure that it fits over both your nose and your mouth. And then you can just inhale in the mirror. If you see the mask caving in like that with an inhalation, you're getting a good fit that's going to allow you to breathe in fresh, filtered air. And even if there's a tiny gap here and there, a little bit of unfiltered air might get in, that's okay, because that'll give you a much lower viral exposure and potentially reduce the severity of the infection.
You mentioned making sure there's 3 layers, making sure it fits properly. What else should we look for when selecting a new face mask?
Well, mask that's comfortable and breathable, one that you just feel comfortable wearing. If it's, it's nice to have one that fits so that you're not always tugging and pulling at it. And then if you're in between being in indoor enclosed spaces, you can just wear it like a beard. And then when you're ready to put the mask back on, you can just get it in place. And then you and your family will be very well protected, especially as we get into the cooler winter months and we're spending a bit more time in enclosed indoor spaces. It's important to have great protection with a high quality mask.
And we know there is a lot of controversy surrounding masks, but why are they such a crucial tool in the fight against COVID-19?
Well, COVID is a respiratory virus. It spreads through respiratory droplets, through either people inhaling your respiratory droplets or you inhaling somebody else's secretion. Then when you inhale them, they stick to the back of your throat with those little sticky outy crown points, the coronavirus, and that's how they transmit. So not inhaling somebody else's respiratory secretions by wearing a mask will help you to keep you and your family as safe as possible as you deal with this pandemic.
And where can we get more information?
Oh, you can learn more at boomernaturals.com, or you can also pick up these masks at any CVS.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Mary Clifton, for joining us today and helping us know exactly how we should wear and select our masks.
It's my honor. Thank you.